We chose to work with Oliver on our projects mainly because of past experience with them and knowledge of our buildings that we were renovating and those sorts of things, but also because of they've got impeccable service, and we've never been disappointed with any project we've worked on with them.
So Oliver's really completed a series of projects for us. We were repurposing, in many cases, more industrial or warehouse or production space to make it people space. And we were taking buildings that were designed and built in the 1980s and trying to bring them up to a current spec.
Mark sometimes refers to it as they know where all the bodies are buried, but it's really true in this aspect where they know the bones of the building, they know the structure of the building, they know why we put support pillars where they are, and things that we have available to us up to code versus way we built them with different plumbing or electrical or any infrastructure that might affect how we build things in the future.
One of the things we do first is sit down with the owners and the interior team who's working on the conceptual building. And we talk to them about what their hopes are for the space, and it's what's the long-lasting vision that you want.
We like to think of ourselves as the best on the street because of the way we take care of things and how we work with our clients.
You know, while I think it's become more of a thing, 40 years ago there were architects and there were builders, and I think the design-build process is a great process because it helps to streamline. These guys that are designing alongside these guys that are building don't design stuff that can't be built.
The traditional method is more design, bid, build with an outside architecture firm that will work with an owner to come up with a set of plans, and then that set of plans is bid out to multiple GCs. There's conflict inherent in that process. For my money, I think the design build method is by far the most efficient.
Whether that's through a rendering or 3D spaces, we can make design changes on the fly and show them what that looks like. Do they want to see a ceiling height taller, lower, or walls a different geometry? We can do that with the clients on the spot, and they can see the impact of these decisions.
So now I got all my ideas here, and now I'm bouncing it off the estimator, the project managers, full force. We're also meeting our HVAC contractors, our plumbing, and so all that gets into play early in the design. You don't get much of that in straight architectural firms, but you get it through design build.
We are constantly striving to introduce new technology into how we deliver projects. One latest addition to our repertoire is that we can now laser scan buildings, and so we can take measurements before we get too involved in the process.
We can work in point cloud data, or we can transfer the data on existing buildings without plans into a Revit model with a high degree of accuracy. Staying in touch with the latest technical advances and the latest software is something we're really interested in, and I think it's going to work well for us.
One of the things that has been most valuable working with Oliver is their proactive approach to escalating when things are either in danger of not being on time or truly not on time, and then quickly pivoting to any alternative options that might be of value to us.
That ongoing communication and transparency was invaluable.
I think it's important to give back to your community the way it's given to us.
These guys are community-minded. They do the right things because it's the right thing to do and not because they're trying to get business. They provide a quality product. They stand behind their work.
That's our legacy project for me. Every time I go by, it's, hey, I worked on that, and I think Oliver really is proud of that building as well.
You know what you're getting with these guys, and you're getting a quality, superior product. You're getting great people who care about their community, and that's something the Y wants to be aligned with.